Hi, I'm Lorraine. Welcome to the District Yoga. Today's restorative practice, we are going to need a handful of props today. So we're going to need 2 blankets or large bath towels, 1 bolster, and then if you have a chair or a couch nearby, you're going to need that as we close out the class. Use anything that you have in your household. Don't feel like you have to have these particular ones. I actually do have bath towels here today. So I just wanted to show you how we're going to fold them to start. So just find a half fold with your towel, whether it's a large beach towel or even a blanket. We're going to fold that in half again. And we're trying to create this really big, thick roll. So go ahead and start to roll that on the small edge or the short edge. We're going to find this nice thick roll. If you can, you want 2 of the same size. That would be ideal. But obviously you can work with what you have. We're going to find these on each side of us, so go ahead and roll both of those up if not already. Find one on the left side of your mat and find one on the right side of your mat. And then bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to bring these right underneath the knees. If you wanted more blankets and you had them available, you could absolutely roll a couple of them up and stack them up. But my knees find this, that the one towel is perfect. Let the knees open up, let the feet come together. And we're just going to start to dive into a nice supported Supta Baddha Konasana. So a gentle touch for the hips. Really nice support of those blankets or towels underneath the knees or the thighs. You could make any adjustments to where it felt best to have that. And then the head can just be on the mat. We're going to be here for a few minutes, so just start to dive in, start to turn inward. This practice is a good one, especially when you might have done a workout or maybe you went on a hike and your legs feel a little bit sore and you need to give them a little bit of extra support. As we just start to reset the nervous system, coming away from what we were just doing. Just gently allow the knees to fall into that support. Finding a place for the hands that feels appropriate. Maybe that's down by the sides. Maybe that's spread out wide. Just give yourself permission to start to tune in. Give yourself permission to let the legs be heavy. Let the face be soft. And as you come into this still practice, know that we're never aiming for any sensation or large sensation of stretch. That again, if you need more blankets or you need more support in this shape or whatever shape we're in, find it. Give yourself permission to have as much support as you might need. Maybe you start to send a little gesture of thank you to the legs. A sense of compassion for this physical part of our body that carries us throughout our days. Just a simple gesture of thank you, of gratitude, gratefulness. See if you can stay in that. Maybe allowing the legs to get a little heavier. Acknowledging the physical parts of our body that do a lot of work for us, that keep us walking and running. The part of our body that allows us to stay active, to do yoga. Again, just a gesture of thank you. Using your breath to stay with the softness, to stay with the gratitude. This feeling of rest and rejuvenation coming over the body, the hips, the thighs, the knees, all the way down to the feet. One last gesture of thank you to those outer legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently flutter the eyes open. Start to heel toe the feet Down and onto the mat, letting the knees come up towards the sky. Keep heel-toeing the feet so that the feet come as wide as your mat, and then let the knees just knock in towards each other, finding your way to constructive rest. Take a couple breaths, knowing that you're never in any rush. There's no need to get to the next shape any faster than your body says is right. If you're with me, we're going to scoot on towards our right side. So again, slow as you need. Right arm comes out towards the right side. We're coming into a fetal position. So roll yourself onto that right side. And then bring that towel, that rolled up towel, in between the legs. I'm going to bring it right above the knees and really more towards that inner thigh. If you'd like to bring the bolster, this is where it's nice to maybe have close by, or maybe even some extra blankets. You could bring that underneath the head. And then that right arm's going to stay reaching out. Left hand can either stay onto the mat, or you can bring that left hand down by the side body. Finding your way here to a nice side lying pose. This time feeling the support of the legs with that towel in between the thighs. Give yourself some gentle breaths to settle in. Even here, noticing if you're maybe resisting this shape. Even in these gentle poses, we might be clenching in the glutes. We might be clenching in the feet. See if you can relax there. See if you can really allow the thighs, especially that top left thigh, to just really melt into the support of that blanket or towel. Softening in. Maybe some gentle awareness around that support of your towel. Noticing that again, the top leg really feeling support from that roll. And the bottom leg getting a little bit of myofascial release there, a little compression into that inner right thigh. Again, never chasing any sensation or stretch. Just allowing your body to rest here, supported. Maybe again coming back to that gesture of compassion or gratitude for your legs, for the support that they give, the strength that they have. Even something as simple as saying to yourself and whispering to your legs, thank you, thank you, thank you. As time passes, just allowing your body to soften a little more. This gentle awareness of the rejuvenation happening in the body. This preparation for deep rest and healing. This practice bringing us back to that homeostasis, that sense of balance. One last full breath in. Big breath out. Again, gently transitioning to lift that left leg, removing that towel off to the side, and then coming on to your back. Again, making the transition as slow as you need. Bringing the feet back to as wide as your mat, letting the knees knock in towards each other. Just take a couple breaths. Maybe noticing if anything has shifted. Maybe your legs feel a little lighter. If you had any soreness, maybe they don't feel as sore. And from here, we're going to make our way onto our left side. So just keep scooting your way onto your left side into that fetal position. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides so I can stay facing you. Transitions just as important. Once you get there, we're going to bring that roll in between the legs again, allowing the bolster to come underneath the head, the left arm to reach out towards that side of your space. And then again, right hand can come to the side waist, or the right hand can come down to the mat in front of you. A little bend through the knees as the feet just fall where they will. If you need to make any adjustments to the roll in between those thighs, you can. Otherwise, gently just switching sides, making your way to touch now that left leg or left inner thigh, a little compression. Right leg heavy as it melts into the roll. You might start to feel a sensation of coolness washing over you. If you need to grab a sweater or another blanket, you can. Otherwise, just staying in this side lying pose, the support of the roll between the legs. Coming back to that sense of compassion. Gentle awareness of your breathing. Allowing the legs to be as heavy as they need to be. To start to feel a sensation of replenishment, rejuvenation. Maybe coming back to that little gesture of thank you. Maybe visualizing the muscles of the legs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This sense of softness washing over our body, washing over the legs. See if you can melt in just a little more. You might notice that you might start to drift. See if you can stay gently present, gently aware. Maybe noticing the shift from where you started, the downregulation of our nervous system. This fascinating system. Taking one more deep inhale. Stay there as you exhale. Again, going as slow as you need. We'll go ahead and remove that towel from in between the legs. Slowly making your way onto your back. Bringing the feet as wide as your mat and allowing the knees to knock in. We have one last shape to get to. And just like any other transition, no rush to get there. We will be using, again, your couch, or if you grabbed a chair, we're going to go ahead and find our way towards that chair. I'm going to go ahead and add those blankets to my chair just for a little extra support, a little extra softness as we're going to bring our legs onto that chair. So I'm going to bring this a little closer to me, and I'm going to bring one leg at a time onto that chair. Sometimes it's nice to find this on your couch if it's nearby, and then slowly come on to the forearms, come on to the back. Maybe scoot forward if you need to on the chair or your couch, and this will be our last shape. So a little restorative inversion as we just get the legs above the hips. But again, we have complete support as we bend through the knees and our feet catch the chair or the blankets or the couch underneath. As you gently arrive in this shape, see if you can come back to the breath. That gentle awareness here. Even here, see if you can come back to that gesture of gratitude for your legs. Maybe even a gesture of compassion or gratefulness for the whole body. This physical body that we get to be in our whole lives. This body that we get to breathe. That carries us through the challenge, the success, the hard things even. Maybe that little prayer of thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See if you can stay with that. Still keenly aware. Maybe the legs getting a little softer. Rejuvenating our bodies. Knowing that you don't have to be anywhere. And giving yourself that permission to just completely rest. Allowing your body the opportunity to just reset. If you'd like to stay a little longer, absolutely linger here. Otherwise, take a massive breath in. Let it out the mouth. Gently wiggle the toes and blink the eyes open. Even here, transitioning as slow as you need as you bring those legs up and off the sofa or your chair. Making your way onto your side and maybe up to a gentle seat. We will say that is the official end. I hope your body feels light and rested. Namaste.